Number 6, solve and show our work. Felicia pays 8 cents for each text message she sends. Her bill was $27.36. How many texts did she send? We need to find out how many .08s, how many 8 cents fit into $27.36. I know we could break this apart into pieces. I know that 100 texts would equal $8 because you just do times 100. So another 100 and another 100 would be a total of $24. Now we got to just figure out $3.36. Or we could just be like, okay, actually, let's just divide 27.36 divided by 0.08. First step would be to move our decimal 2 times to here, and then it's just 8s into 27, 8s into whatever that is. When you bring your 3 down, bring down your 6. Solve that division problem. Number 7. We need to show 2 other ways to write this fraction, but don't change the fraction. So it's going to be 7/5 and 7/5. This is the negative in the front. A couple of ways we can do this. We could say instead of negative 7/5, this is negative 7/5, or 7 negative fifths. You can move that negative around. I'm not exactly sure what this problem was looking for. They might be wanting us to write equivalent fractions, but when we have a negative, we can bounce that negative around. This is 3 ways to show negative 7/5. Number 8, 2 times 3c, 2 times 6, because this is the distributive property. We have a number on the outside of parentheses. We need to do the distributive property. 2 times 3 is 6. We'll just pop a c on the end. 2 times 12, or 2 times 6 is 12. Is greater than or equal to 30. First, get rid of the integer by doing the opposite of plus 12 to both sides. Subtract 12, we have 6c equals 30 minus 12. I'll have you finish this one. You're going to have to get that answer and then get rid of this 6 times by doing divide both sides by 6 to solve for c. Number 9, we have some angles here. If we recognize here, this is a full circle. It's 360 degrees. This angle here that I'm coloring red is the same thing as this angle I'm coloring red because those are vertical angles. And that also means that this angle on the top and this angle on the bottom are equal as well. We can also see, let me get another color so I'm not as confusing as all this, that this angle plus this angle makes 180. It's halfway around our whole circle. It makes a straight line. So let's set up an equation to figure out what this is going to be. I can see that 8x and 12 and 2x and negative 2 make 180. So let's solve that. 8x plus 12, that angle, plus the next angle, 2x minus 2, is going to be equal to 180. The first thing we need to do is combine our like terms. 8 and 2x makes 10x. We've got 12 and negative 2 makes 10 equals 180. Just like we did on number 8 a minute ago, we do minus 10 to both sides. Get rid of the integer. We have 10x equals 170. Divide by 10. We learn that x equals 17. Now, earlier I said these are vertical angles, so the red angles are equal to each other. So we know that 2x minus 2, not 2x minus 2. We're going to take x equals 17. We're going to plug it in to, I'll say it. We'll say y equals 2x minus 2. We know that x is 17. So let's do 2 times 17 minus 2, and let's solve for y. So you're going to do 2 times 17 minus 2, and that'll give you y. Number 10, we need to solve this using a proportion. I know that 3/4 of a mile takes 1 1/2 hours. So what would 1 hour be? This is a unit rate problem. Figure out what we multiply by from here to here, from 1/2 to 1. It's going to be a decimal. Might even be a repeated decimal, but that's fine. And then multiply that by 3/4. And if this is a little confusing, well, maybe you change 3/4 to a decimal. We do 3 divided by 4, we get 0.75. And then you can do 0.75 times that number. You should get a whole number here, okay? Or you can also do cross multiplying. So 0.75 divided by 1